Log into your Connecticut Community College Webex account and launch your personal room. Hi there, this is Toby, and this short video will walk you through how to get started using Webex for the first time. Now, because you have a NetID and password in ComNet, you automatically have access to using Webex. So there are a couple of different ways that you can launch it. One easy way is to simply launch any one of your web browsers and go to the website shown here, ctedu.webex.com. That's the method that I'm going to demonstrate. But I also want to let you know that you'd want to make sure that you have the desktop productivity tools for Webex installed on your computer. And when you do have that, you can have a little button down here on your taskbar that says Webex Productivity Tools. You can pre-log into it, and when you click it, you can just click Start Meeting, and it will automatically launch your personal meeting room, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. So that's one thing that you can do once the productivity tools are installed. The other thing that you can do is if you create an appointment using your Outlook calendar, once the productivity tools are installed, you will actually see this little option that allows you to add Webex meetings or a link to your personal room or a personal conference call. So let's say that I wanted to add a link to have people join me in my personal Webex room, which is like having your own online conference room. I just click that little button, and then I'm going to click Save. And now all the information that people would need to join is automatically placed into the message. Now if I go into Scheduling Assistant and I invite people, when they receive the appointment, all they'll do is click on the button, and then they will be able to go straight into my little online conference room. So that's one advantage about having the desktop productivity tools installed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the easy way that you can do this if you are ever away from your desk and need to launch Webex meeting. So I've copied this URL, and I'm going to launch, in this case, Chrome, and paste that in there. Now the first thing you're going to do is click this little login button to the right and enter your NetID and password. That will bring you to the Webex launch site, and now all you do is click Start Meeting. This will launch your personal meeting room. The first thing you're going to be prompted to do, the host and the participants, is to connect to audio. Now, if you have a microphone headset, then you can click Connect Audio and just use Call Using Computer and have audio over the computer. But if not, or if any of your participants don't have a microphone with a headset, then the best option is probably to select Call Me, and then they can enter whatever phone number they would like Webex to call. Then click Connect Audio. The phone will ring. You'll be prompted to press the pound key, and then they join the audio in the conference room through their phone. So that's a really easy way to do it. In this case, though, I'm going to use Call Using Computer. Click Connect Audio, and now you can see it shows that I have joined the audio using a little headset. Now, let's say that you don't want to bother using the desktop productivity tools. You're not going to be setting up an appointment and inviting other people. There's a really easy way that you can get the link to send to people so that they can very quickly just jump right into your personal room. Once you're logged in, all you do is just click on the button down at the bottom that has the three little dots and select Copy Meeting Link. And once you've done that, it gets copied into your clipboard. Then you just open up an email and type in whatever message you want, and then just right click and paste, and the link is right in there. And when they click on the link, it will take them straight into your personal room. The way that most people use Webex is to share documents or share something that's on their own computer screen that they want to show others in the meeting, or in some cases to allow others who are in the meeting to share what's on their computers, because you can pass the privilege of sharing your computer screen back and forth to other participants. So if I wanted to share my screen, I could click Share on the menu and then click Share Content, or for me, the easiest way is to use this little button down here that has an upward pointing arrow, click Share Content. In my case, I happen to have two monitors, so I have to select the monitor that I want to share. I'm going to select my monitor 1. And this is what it looks like when you're sharing your screen. It tells you, if I mouse over, I see this little drop down here where I can stop sharing. I can minimize this little box if I want to. I could, if I want to, show the participants list over here to the right so I could see whoever else is in the meeting. You can also right click on people's names and you can change their role to presenter. And then all they have to do is exactly what you did in order to share. They just find the little toolbar on the bottom, click the little up pointing arrow, and then they can share everything on their computer with everybody else who's in the meeting. One important thing to keep in mind is that if you as a host or your participants have never used Webex before, it's a good idea to try logging in and launching your personal room early, because if you need help with installing and running the plugin for the browser, IT can help you with that. There's also a test meeting that you can send out to users so that they can try going into that test meeting first to make sure that their browser is all set and ready to join your meeting. That's all there is to it, and I hope that this video was helpful.